December. Where has the year gone? I don't have much to say on it because it has flown by. But as you can see, I'm not in my normal space. I'm back home for the holidays. If any of you have watched my videos for a couple of years, you might recognize this backdrop. Feels quite nostalgic. We're gonna do a little December recap. In the last recap video I did, I got so many questions on the jumper that I was wearing. And I did mention in the video, if you watch the whole thing, I said it's from Sir Paris. Just in case that happens again, I'm gonna preface this video by saying my jumper is from Almada, beautiful cashmere. One of those things that didn't look like much online, but when I put it on, it just fits really well. Great shape, so soft, not sponsored. Just a recommendation. Anyway, let's backtrack a little. December started with a lot of holiday dinners and celebrations. I went to this beautiful dinner with Nina Ricci at Le Perouse. It is one of those iconic, mythical establishments in Paris. Been there forever. It used to be a pleasure house or a brothel. It's very intimate. It's made up of all these tiny rooms and lounges. But normally at these hype fashion restaurants, the food is really overrated. But here was actually quite good. I had a wonderful dinner and it was so nice to be able to see some of my friends, catch up. I was tearing up, not because I'm crying, but because it's so cold. I need to get gloves. I cycle without gloves. That was not a smart idea. But I don't mind whenever it's sunny and cold out. That feels like a crisp winter day. But if it's like windy or rainy, no. Anyway, off to get lunch.
Two girls ended up in Paris. How did that happen?
I know. We met here.
We didn't see that coming.
How many years ago? 4?
2021, yeah, almost 4 years.
I just came home to my Spotify Wrapped and we haven't done it yet, but I wanna have my live reaction because I'm so curious as to what my top songs are. So how do we do this? Ooh. What happened to me? I just realized might get copyrighted for this. Oh, So Long London. I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. Risk. Oh, stop it. Number 1, Taylor Swift. Number 2, Gracie Abrams. Number 3, Lana Del Rey. Number 4, Sabrina Carpenter. Number 5, Noah Kahan. Don't know where he came from. I thought I was gonna have a chill evening, but I got some dates mixed up. So tonight I actually have a Christmas dinner with Burberry. I smell. I need to shower. I might redo my hair. Definitely gonna redo my makeup. I really don't want to socialize because my social battery is dead. Had a lot of cozy days in this month. Paris has been so grey and cold outside. I helped my boyfriend pack some orders for his brand, did some of like the holiday packaging. So if any of you guys made an order before the holidays, I probably packed it. At the start of the month, I shot some work for Miu Miu, which was really exciting because that is one of the brands that I had on my vision board for this year. We're shooting a little TikTok for Miu Miu today. But they're slippers. This is a look. And I was going back recently, looking through my vision board, and a lot of the things that I put on it, maybe like 90% of it has manifested in some way. So just, you know, a gentle reminder to reflect on your goals. I don't think there's ever like a a right time to set goals or to make a vision board. You know, you can always have a personal rebrand. I guess it's, you know, the end of the year, start of the new year time. I did make a journaling video a few years back, which I still do every year for goal setting. So I'm gonna link it here. But I got a job in London this month, which was such a wonderful excuse to spend some time in London before Christmas. I think it's one of those cities that just has such a great festive spirit. Maybe because a lot of my favorite holiday movies are set there.
So then when I'm on the equipment, I just go boom, booba loop.
Hi there. Could I please get the miso salmon? Do you have like a side of fries? Yeah. Thank you so much. Cheers. Bye bye. I'm so excited. I brought my own pajamas and now I feel so cozy and honestly ready for bed. It's not even that late. It's 7:30 London time, just like 8:30. I am in London for a shoot tomorrow. I'm sure this video is gonna go out probably after it's live. I'm doing a holiday campaign shoot with Jimmy Choo, which is kind of crazy and I'm kind of nervous. I've never done anything like this before because normally whenever I work with brands, I get to shoot the content myself or I hire someone to help me. So it's very much like I have a lot of control over it. I see the images, I see like what we're working with. This is the first time where I'm gonna be like on a proper set for someone else and we'll probably won't see the product until it's out. Two things actually. They're not that big, but I have gotten spots. I think it's because I've been eating all my chocolate from the advent calendars. So we're gonna have to, it's too early to pop, but I have a spot there. One here. We're gonna do some skincare, but the food arrived, so we're gonna have dinner. I'm so excited. I was trying to be healthy. I got the salmon and beans, and then I had to get fries. And then cherries for dessert.
Love when brands do this. Design and shrinking cute. So cute.
A little bit of cream. Oh, yeah. He has so many pillows. He's gonna be sleeping so good. 9:30, bedtime. Sleep tight. I need to check what time I have to be up at. Be soon. These are complimentary. I've never seen them before. It's taking all of me to not take all the chocolate home. Hi! Little kisses. We love a slick. Love a slick hair.
We love a snatched moment.
Oh, you guys did such a good job. Thank you. Little jelly cat. I used to live in London, so it was really nice to be able to spend some time with some of my best friends. Even though I only had like 36 hours in the city, I was still able to see Dizzy. I also saw my friend Lois. No way! Afternoon!
Light blue.
They're back. The girlies are back.
Munch.
We're going to the Devonshire. Is it a pub?
It's a pub and it's meant to be so
It's
good.
meant to serve the best Guinness in London.
I have heard
Wait,
that.
should we get a Guinness? We should have one to share between three.
Yeah, maybe.
A half pint.
3 grannies who like don't really drink anymore. But we should probably
One Guinness
try.
and 3 Diet Cokes.
We should probably try.
I mean, I feel like you'll be the one that will judge it because you
Yeah.
don't know what Guinness, how good Guinness is.
My Irish friend said it's really good.
But it's always super busy.
Yeah.
And, like, we're so.
And we managed to get a table.
We managed to get it.
Luxurious.
I tried the butter first.
And if I have time, I do these in the morning.
Oh,
And you can leave it on and then put your makeup on.
Wow.
It's too good. But Lily went to a hockey match the morning after and she got 5 compliments.
Whoa.
She had dewy skin.
Oh, it's called.
It looks good in these.
The girlies
If I-
on TikTok.
No, if I start laughing.
We had a banging dinner. Very full. How do you rate
I'm
it?
not actually that full, but like, no, but like, I'm great. Honestly, the whole experience, like, given the fact that we got to walk in, I'd say 9.5 out of 10.
We're gonna do F45 at 6 a.m. tomorrow because
And
I'm.
then to improve my mood, I listen to Christmas songs on the way.
Dizzy made us tea. Look at her tree. So festive.
It's a new clothing store coming out.
Morning.
Really nice.
We're going to F45. I'm just
I'm so excited.
I'm so scared.
You're definitely going to be my partner though. Like, I really hope that we can stick together. It's like super fun.
Sorry, I'm complaining
So
a lot because it's 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Usually I don't complain this much about working out.
But you're going to text me at like 12 and be like, I'm having the best day ever.
Probably.
Ever. And it's going to be like a selfie with Lois. Like, I literally love you so much. I'm having the best day ever.
Oh, I'm not prepared for this though. I just made myself an Earl Grey tea. I've already had coffee today, but I need a beverage. Like, whenever it's winter and it's cold, I just constantly need hot drinks. I got back from London a couple of days ago. I picked up a bunch of books and I wanted to talk about them, give you a little book update. I do try to get my books secondhand, but I didn't have that much time whilst I was there and went into Foyles, which is, it's so big. It is just the perfect place to really spend your time going through all the different sections. There are a couple bookstores, English bookstores in Paris. You have Shakespeare & Co., Smith & Son. There's Galignano, which is like right beside. I definitely butchered that. I'm gonna insert the name. Maybe it's the euro conversion, maybe it's like taxes. I don't know why. English books are kind of expensive here. There's one secondhand bookstore called San Francisco & Co., which I'd recommend. But of course the selection is never really the same. So did a big book haul. I want to start though with the book that I finished whilst I was in London. This is The Vegetarian by Han Kang. I was in a little bit of a reading slump before Indonesia. I read 2 really good books whilst I was there. I talked about in my last video. And then this has really gotten me out of my reading slump. My friend actually picked this up for me a couple weeks ago. I was having a really bad day and she was like, Moya, this is a great distraction because it is hopefully like nothing you're experiencing right now. So I really didn't know where the storyline was going apart from the general premise that this woman wakes up from a dream, decides to go vegetarian. It's divided into 3 parts. In the first part, I didn't necessarily struggle to go through it. It was just a slower pace. And then the second act opened up with a new voice, new perspective, and that's what like really like picked it up for me. I feel like everyone says that this is like a disturbing book, but it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know, whenever people drive past a car crash and they slow down, hoping to almost like get a glimpse of whatever happened, I just like couldn't put this down. The first book I picked up in London is Madonna in a Fur Coat by Sabahatan Ali. I'm about 2/3 of the way through it. Nearly, I think I'm gonna finish this one today. I love a book about yearning and melancholy and young love. It's about a young Turkish man who moves to Berlin in the 1920s, and he's in an art gallery and sees this self-portrait by a contemporary artist and is just absolutely enthralled by it, goes to visit it almost every day, sits in front of this painting and is like, I love that woman, like I need her, I need to find her. And he finds her. I know that it's gonna be a sad ending because it opens up with knowing that they're not together, but we shall see. If you've been watching my videos since the Dublin Diaries era, which I think there's definitely a couple of you because sometimes you do comment on it and it makes my heart so warm because that was such a time in my life, and also it doesn't even feel like that long ago. It makes me realize like how quickly as you get older time seems to get shorter. But if you watch those videos, you'll know that I studied literature at university. I minored in literature, and surprisingly, never read anything by Dostoevsky. And I think in the literary world, that is seen as quite criminal. So this kind of came up on Book Talk as like a good introduction to his work, probably because it is quite short, like very short. This is also only £3. Perfect stocking stuffer. I didn't really read that many reviews or like what it's about, just general love, yearning. I'm sure I'm gonna love it, and hopefully this will then compel me to read his like bigger, more important works like The Idiot and Crime and Punishment. This one was such an impulse purchase. It was in the new in section for non-fiction when I first walked into Foyles and I just had to pick it up. I love Annie Ernaux. I love anything that she writes. Mental note to myself whilst editing, I really need to pick up some of her texts here in France because I want to read her in the mother tongue. Anyway, this is The Use of Photography by Annie Ernaux and Mark Marie. It's co-authored by the guy that she was having an affair with, and they both feature an essay in this, but also documented through images. And it's not erotic, it's these beautiful like still lives of, I guess, the post-coital lovemaking. In the previous works I've read by her, like Simple Passion and Getting Lost, I just love the way that she's able to write about such personal, intimate details and make it so universal, so poetic, yet not overtly erotic or romanticized. I know I'm gonna love it. I'll keep you updated if that is not the case. Next I picked up Flights by Olga Tokarczuk. I really hope I'm pronouncing that right. She's a Polish writer, and this won the Nobel Prize in Literature maybe a few years ago, because The Vegetarian won it in 2024 and this one won it in 2019, so quite some time ago. I'm intimidated by this, but it was a recommendation that came up on my For You page on TikTok. I'm also such a sucker for these Fitzcarraldo editions that I don't know, I was intrigued. I'm intimidated because it's not necessarily a novel. From my understanding, it's like a collection of meditations and stories and anecdotes, all about travel and exploration and motion. I am someone who is definitely quite restless. I've always loved traveling, and I think I do carry the ability of having home with me wherever I go. Like it's difficult for me to set down roots. I feel like I'm setting down roots here, but there's always that idea of like where's next in my head. So I hope the ideas of like motion in this will speak to me. I've read mixed reviews online just because apparently it's quite difficult to get through, but I might bring this one home for Christmas because that will really give me the space to get into it. And the last book I picked up is this non-fiction called Monsters, What Do We Do with Great Art by Bad People by Claire Diderer. And I saw this a while back on Katie Hessel's Substack book list. She has a podcast called The Great Woman Artist and a matching Instagram page. I love following her. I just love how accessible she makes art history and also contemporary art be. And so in the back of my mind, I've always wanted to read this. It basically deals with how we consume and engage with art that is made by people who have done bad things. Please stop. It's so bad, guys. It's a topic that predates cancel culture, but I guess it feels so relevant these days since there's such a narrative around if you're someone in the public eye that you have to be morally good or always be doing morally good acts. This delves into the lives of Picasso, Richard Wagner, J.K. Rowling, Michael Jackson. I don't know how I'm going to feel about this. It's funny. There's a exhilarating by The Guardian. I read a Guardian book review though on this, which really criticized it and said that it was poorly researched and that she just doesn't discuss also the beauty of the art that the people have created. It reminds me a bit of my art history professor, one of them who really did not want us to bring in any biographical information into our essays whatsoever. He was like, you should just be analyzing the artwork, critiquing it, talking about, yeah, maybe it's historical context, but not any personal details of the artist. And I think it is difficult to, navigate the world that way. But whenever you go into a museum, whenever you discover something, I don't immediately run to look at the backstory of the artist or like what they've done or whether they're a good or bad person. I'm going into this skeptical. I just wish I hadn't bought it, but I can give it to a friend or charity after this. I want to try this live because my skin has been so dry this month. It means that like my makeup doesn't sit well and I just need to work out a good routine for me because I've got it done in the summertime, but in the winter, not so much. Oh, it is much thicker than the... Wait, maybe this isn't the one. Maybe this is just the normal one. Okay, I'm really silly. This is the Barrier Restore Cream. Not the Barrier Butter, which is the one that I wanted to try. But still, very beautiful on the skin and very moisturizing. Going to the Murray today to check out this pop-up of a kind of smallish brand that I've been following on Instagram. I want to go support because I'm normally based in Amsterdam. And I did a giveaway on TikTok because I received so much beautiful holiday PR, which I don't need everything, and I give a lot to my friends, but I wanted to give back to you guys, so I did a giveaway on TikTok. I'm going to make up the little parcels and hopefully get them sent out. One is going to Malaysia and the other is, I think, going to Belgium or somewhere not too far. I think my love language is giving gifts. I love it so much and I get so much happiness from seeing someone else happy, and I don't know, my friends say that I'm quite good at it and that I have a good memory if like maybe my friend or someone mentions something that they like.
Where are you going? Merci. It's pretty quiet considering that it's like December and Christmas shopping time. I'm out here parking with the Christmas trees. So cute. Oh my god, the sun's about to go down already. It's crazy, man. Where am I? Fit check. I feel like a doll in this jacket.
Ja, dus dat maakt het ook heel moeilijk. Dan doen we ook nog echt wel langer. En dan ja, dan gaat die dekens naar mee. Ja, dus
I started going to bed so early this month. On the days where I didn't have an event or something, I would genuinely be in bed for half 8 and asleep before 10 p.m. I guess it's just because it's been getting dark so much earlier, and then it just, you know, kind of resets my body clock a bit. The one good thing that came out of it though was I have been getting up a lot earlier than I normally do, maybe like 6:30, 7, and getting my workout in first thing. I'm really proud this year of my workout routine and like how I've been quite intentional with that. I'm going to talk about it more in my next video. I've been feeling a lot more energized and confident in myself, which is such a nice way to like wrap up this year. But I ended the work month with a little holiday dinner for Chanel, which was so special. It was so beautiful. They rented this little, okay, not so little, kind of like big artist studio house in 19e, in the 19th arrondissement. And the food was amazing. They had this culinary group called We Are Una cater for it. Got to meet new people. Most of the people were French, practice a little bit my French, and we'll backtrack a little because I want to show you some other stuff. Happy Thursday, Friday. I'm going to a meeting. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. Going to a little Chanel jewelry beauty event meeting. And then I have a fitting after for the Christmas dinner. Look how sweet. So cute, so Christmassy. Wow. Everything really flew by this month and this year, so I just want to say a huge thank you for being here through all the highs and the lows. And if you missed my giveaway on TikTok, I'm gonna do one here, because if you're watching this and you're here till the end, you are an OG. I received a lot of beautiful holiday PR this year. I want to be able to share it with one of you guys. To enter, just leave a comment on something you want to focus on in 2025, whether that's a relationship, a new hobby, a new routine. Follow me on Instagram, of course, subscribe, and don't forget to also comment your IG handle so I can reach out to you. And it's open internationally, so wherever you're from, I will ship it to you. But happy holidays. I hope you have a wonderful end of the year, and sending a lot of love for 2025.